hear it, Jason? Are we live? Hi, guys. How's everybody doing? Let me get my Sounders gear on. Good morning. How's everybody doing? Happy Saturday. Welcome to General Fitness. Thanks for joining us. I always like to give a few seconds that people jump on. Good morning. Good morning. Hi, Sandy. Hi, Bruce. Let's go ahead and pin those shoulders back. Good morning, Sue, and happy birthday. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. All right, guys, let's pin down and ear to shoulder. Well, if you've been joining me for workouts since Tuesday, you'll know I proudly wore Sounders gear every day leading up to today, because today is the MLS Cup final. Let's go left to right, where our Seattle Sounders are taking on Ohio's Columbus Crew. 5 o'clock Pacific Standard. And up and down. Good. Let's bring those hands out in front. Bend those wrists all the way back. Pull those hands in and down. Back and forth. Bring those arms in. Make fists, arm circles. Or I should say wrist circles. Notice that my hand stays pointing towards the ground. I'm not flipping them over. So pull the back of the hand up and through. Don't turn it over. That wrist do all the work, all those tiny forearm muscles. And switch directions. Same idea. Up and through. Good. Bring those hands out in front. Palms up. We're going to scoop towards the face. Bring it through the arms and extend it out. Scoop and extend. From here, let's pinch those shoulders back and round them out. Pinch and round. Well, not only is it a glorious day because it's Sue's birthday, and I think I saw it's Jean, our friend Jean's birthday, but my daughter will be home in just a little over an hour, guys. like home. Here, present. Mom already left. Lori left to go pick her up. She lands in 10 minutes. Good. Let's extend those arms out. High, low. Reach those fingers towards each other. So we're very excited to have Ashlyn back for the holiday break from her first year in college. An interesting year, huh? She'll be one of those few students that will be able to talk about how it was interesting to go through this as a high schooler and how it was interesting to go through this as a college student. Since she'll have experienced both so far. Good. All right, let's do those shoulder rolls. Shrug that shoulder up towards the ear and then flip that shoulder over and roll it back down, up and over. Hey, John, how's the best mead maker around? It's the holiday season. If you guys are looking for mead, a very traditional beverage made out of honey. Best mead maker in Washington is Opgard Meadery. Look them up. And switch sides. That's Oppegaard. Opgard Meadery. He's marvelous. He ships, by the way, too. Great holiday gifts. I don't know if you knew it too. It's a very traditional wedding present for people who get married to have a bottle of mead. Good morning, Jerry. Shortstop's almost home. Let's go ahead and make big arm circles. And switch directions. Good. All right. Arms out at our sides. Roll those hands downward so the thumbs are pointing down. And make those tiny circles, pulling our arms into the back. And switch directions. And bring that down. Good. From here, let's rotate. Shoulders over hips. Keep those hips stable as we roll through our shoulders. How's everybody's holiday going? Are you decorated? Lights outside, tree up inside. You celebrate a different holiday. Hands on hips. And switch directions. Good. Let's extend one foot out in front, point that toe in the air, push those hips back. Switch sides. Back and forth, stretching into that hamstring. Last one. Good. All right. Let's move our feet. We'll do a little tweak right here. You guys keep moving for me. Let's drive some legs up now. Lift. Now add the arms in. Reach high. Good. I'm going to move off so I have a little room on screen for you here. And let's do a little of that grapevine where we're over and back and under and back and bring it the other direction. Over and under. Over, under, over, under. Good. And march in place again. And high knees again. And add the hands. Good. Move yourself to that side and grapevine. Over and under. Over and under. Overstep and understep. Over. If you got the footwork down, try to throw those hips into it. Turn the hip and turn the hip, turn the hip, and turn the hip. Keeping that chest forward and getting rotation to the hips and spine. Good. And we're going to do it again. March it out. And high knees. Add the arms. Good. Last set of grapevine. Over and under. Halfway there. Good. All right. Remember, at any time, if you need to grab a sip of water, do so. I'm going to put that chair a little bit closer. I'll make more in view for you guys. We're going to start with our toe touch. This is going to be more about getting into the back of our hips and our back of our legs. So we're going to push those hips away from the, if your hips are falling backwards, we're going to push those away and let those hands hang down. So my hips are way past my ankles down here, which is what I'm looking for. Nice straight back. I'm going to push those hips back over my ankles and reach to the ceiling. We want to push so far back that we really feel the muscles in the back of our legs and our glutes doing the work to stabilize and support us. Good. From here, let's go to the back of our chair and get into those hips some more, but now to the front line, our glutes and our quads by dropping into our squat, coming up out. Good, guys. From here, either walk around to the other side of your chair or flip your chair around. I'll put one foot up. Can you grab some rags? Go clean the butt for that stuff for you. Put that foot up on and drive that heel off the ground. Try not to push yourself forward. Try to keep your body weight over this bottom foot so your foot has to lift the rest of your body weight up. The only relief is this leg that's up on the chair. One more. And we're going to switch our feet. Bring that foot down. Other one up. And drive through the big toe Good. Just gonna flip that chair back around, and we're gonna go back to the hips, sitting back, reaching towards the floor, and then reaching towards that ceiling. Working on that hip hinge. Good. To the back of that chair. We're going to add on to our squat now. When you come down and sit into this squat, I want you to raise one hand to the ceiling before you stand back up. Bring it down, squat, raise the other hand and stand. Alternate. And raise that hand up before you start to come up. Get that stretch through the lat, that coordination through your spine. Try to pull that arm up straight through your ear before you stand. Good. We're going to flip that chair around now. Foot up on it. We're going to add to this one too. So we started with that bottom foot, raising up into the calf and down. And then I want you to do the top foot. Go bottom, top, bottom, top. Both focusing on coming up through the big toe. Works actually two completely different muscles of the calf. Straight leg is working your gastrocnemius, and the bent leg is working your soleus muscle. Good. We're going to switch our feet. Starting with that bottom foot, driving your weight straight up, and then the leg. Remember, trying to flex that ankle as far as it will go, as high as you can get. Good. Step off. And back to our hip hinge. Third and final step at hip hinge, pushing those hips back, reaching down and up. Lots of extension today. Two more. Good. Back of that chair. Remember adding that hand extension on. Sit down into that squat. Raise that arm. Come up out of it. Squat, arm, out. 2 more. Nice job, guys. Flip that chair. Last set into our calves. 1 foot up. Nice straight posture. Come up to the big toe of the base foot, then up from the big toe and the high foot. Switch feet. This flexibility of our ankle is really huge, part of our balance. So working through our gastroc and soleus in single leg motions helps build stability through our ankle and helps. It's not the only thing that does our balance. It's not just our feet. Our quads and our hamstrings and our adductors and our glutes, they all help too. So does our core, believe it or not. Good. Let's flip that chair back around. And we're going to get into those hips a little bit more now. Just a little bit of abduction. So pulling that away from the body, squeezing into the hip on the side. So I don't let my toe lead the way. I kind of think about my heel leading the way and flexing into the upper outside part of our glute. And switch sides. Good. Since we're on that chair, let's step out and into our push-ups. So chest leads the way. Let those shoulder blades sink together. Fire through those pec muscles, pushing you back. Keep that core steady. Don't let your hips drop. Don't stick your butt away. Let all your body weight drop at the same time. Good. Keep yourself in this position, brace it up, and let's drive those knees up and through now. Good. All right, bring those feet back in, and we'll get right back into those hips on round 2. Leading the way with our heel, extend that leg out. And switch legs. Good. Lock those arms in place. Step back into that plank. Push-ups. Good. From that position, drag those knees up and through. All right. We're to our third and final set. I know some of you are getting excited because you know after this set we're going to be sitting down, huh? All right. Into those hips one more time. And switch sides. Last set of push-ups. And our last set of knee tucks. Good. All right, guys. Now's that chance. If you need to grab some water again, go for it. Otherwise, you can get that chair ready. Grab whatever hand weights you're using. And have a seat. You guys feeling good? Remember, if you need any modifiers on any of these exercises, you just let me know. Send questions or comments on the thread. All right. Sitting up tall, we're going to stand up out of that chair. And we're going to pull those dumbbells up towards the armpits, back down, and sit down. So we're up, and we're pulling back and up. So those elbows are reaching behind and pinching together as I come down and through, and I sit back down. If it's difficult to get up and out of your chair, stay seated and just work these rows. Or if you want to work some of that squat, but the depth of the chair is a little too deep, do partial squats. There's always a way, guys. Just stay moving. 2 more of these. Good. And have a seat. All right. We're going to break into our curls. Get into those Christmas ornament biceps and punch them back out. Curl and punch. Excellent. Bring those forearms down to your thighs. Lay them on. Let those hands and wrists relax off and bend those dumbbells down and curl them up into the forearm. So just doing work into those fingers and forearms. you're using something like a water bottle, it's not going to be able to roll down to your fingertips like you can with a dumbbell. But you can hold on to that bottle and just flex that forearm up and bring it all the way down just within that wrist range. Let's sit that back up, and we're going to stand into that up row. Modify where you need to. Two more. Good. All right. Curl to punch. Good. Forearms out. Bend those wrists down and curl up into the forearm. Actually squeezing that full range of motion down in there. And up. Wow, look at that. Quickly 2 rounds down already. Snuck out this 3rd round. Chair stand. Up row. My chair is extra squeaky today. At least you know I'm actually sitting down between each one then, huh? Last one. And down. Good. Curl to punch. Excellent. All right, guys. Forearms. Roll it out to those fingertips and back up. Last one. Nice, guys. We made it through that 3. Let's move on to our next round. Sit up nice and tall with those arms at your side and whatever hand weight you're using. And we're going to extend our arms out into that T and back down. Lateral raise. Good. And then we're going to bring ourselves forward. And we'll do the same thing But now with our body weight forward, so pinching more into our back. Bring those up with the dumbbells to our chest. And we're going to do our press overhead and tricep behind the head. One of our faves. Not only working that above the head strength, but the flexibility. We get so tight through our shoulders, chest, and lats that we start to lose shoulder mobility. This is just making sure we keep the ability to have overhead extension. Good. All right, that's that round of 3. Ready to do another one? Let's add on to this lateral raise. So as that arm comes up, I want you to rotate, or you can even start thumb side if you want, but I like to go back of the hand, rotate the thumb, and continue this up over my head, and then rotate it back down. So almost like a jumping jack. Working on that extension again from a different line of pull, a different way our shoulders work. Excellent. Let's bring our body weight forward again. And the same thing out to the side. Good. Let's sit it up. Bring that weight together underneath your chin, right? Your chest level. Let's press it up and overhead. That's 12. Well, guess what? Third round. Third round, and then we'll wrap up with a little bit of core. All right, guys. So let's do that full move again if you can. If not, remember, just stick to the level that you can raise. But if you can bring those all the way up, maybe the dumbbells you have are really big and heavy. Well, don't try this then. Work within a safe range of your shoulder muscles. One more. Bring that chest forward, out and away. Bring up the chest. Last press overhead and behind the head. Last one. Awesome work, guys. All right. So move yourself forward wherever you need to. I'm already forward in that chair. Bring those dumbbells up to my chest and shoulder blade area. If your weight's too much for this, then don't use the weight. Control what you can. Use those muscles properly. And let's crunch up and out of that. Make sure you use those abdominal muscles to bring you back and bring you forward. Control you back and bring you forward. Good. From here, you can use two if you want. I'm going to set one of my weights down and I'm going to grab one. A little more control. And I'm going to press it up over my head. Space your feet out a little bit for some stability. And then I want you to lean side to side. If way over your head is too heavy or difficult, you can bring it lower. Just remember, as you're going side to side, don't go back. It's not the muscles we want to work here. We want to stay in those strong frontal core muscles into our obliques, not into our QL or erector spinae group. Good. Now, if you're up for the challenge today, you can actually grab whatever weight you're using, the end of your knees, or set it down. Don't worry about that. But I'm going to extend my legs slightly out, still holding on to that dumbbell with my knees. And now I'm going to extend and crunch. Good. I'm going to get a hold of both of my weights again. Leaning back in that chair. Weight up in that chest area. Crunch yourself forward. One more. Nice work. Remember, we're setting one down. You can do this without weight too. Pressing up. Lean. Good. Bring that down. And if you want to add weight to the legs, maybe your legs are more than enough weight. Maybe you're still working on single leg ups. That's fine too. Extend those out. Crunch them out. That's two down. We got one left. We'll knock out our Saturday workout for the day. That's how we start our weekend off, right? Let's go ahead and lean back. Last set of crunches, focusing on those abs, pulling your weight up off and lowering your weight through them. Let's do 5 more, guys. Last one. Good. Set one weight down, up overhead, and lean side to side. Good. And bring that down. Last set, guys. Last exercise. Bring it on back. Knees out in front. Crunch. Last one. You did it. We got through another workout on Saturday. You did awesome. Thanks for joining me. From Seven Summits Lodge, Satellite Edition. My name's Todd. I hope you guys enjoy your Saturday. Thanks for joining me for a workout. Feel good, feel strong, feel healthy. I appreciate your hard work. Bye now.